Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World 3. Back again to do some more, well, train simming. Because it's in the title of the game and everything. And this time we're going to be back again on the Birmingham Cross City. Because it's in Birmingham and you go across the... Is it actually across though? Because you go, it's the sort of northwest side. And it's thundering and raining and stuff. So yes, going to be doing a 4-line run and then a 4-line run. And then, I don't know, something else. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're new to my content, or even if you're not, then hello. If you're not, then I don't know why I'm saying hello. Anyway, there'll be links in the description below to where you can get this route for Train Sim World 3. There'll be a link down there to the Twitch page as well, where you can watch me live on the Twitch, because it's a thing that I do. And if you didn't watch, then I'd just be sat here talking to myself, which I do actually when I'm not streaming. Anyway, my therapist said that's good for me. There'll be links down there to where you can watch. I've said this already. To where you can watch me live on the Twitchy thing. There'll also be a link down there to the Discord server as well. This going out on the YouTube. I'm all out of sorts today. On a Saturday. Other content on other days. There we go. That's that done. Right. So Birmingham Cross City is what we're going to do. We're going to jump in and do a 4-line run in the class, the 323. We'll pick something. That's a long one. Lichfield, Trent Valley to Redditch. That sounds good. An hour and 24 of the minutes. We will jump in and do that. And then when we get to the other end, we'll probably come back again, because otherwise we'll be stuck in Redditch. And that's... No one ever wants to be stuck in Redditch today. I don't think that's something in life that you'd ever want to be. We'll open the windows. No, not the door. Not the door! I didn't want to open the door. Can we close the door, please? Thank you. I wanted to open the window. I wanted to open... yes, I've locked the door. Can we open the window now? No, I've closed it. Thank you. How are the lights doing? Are lights doing the thing? Tail lights are off. Headlights and marker things have done the thing that they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, that's a train. That's definitely 100% a train. High Artful. Should we unlock the doors? Because otherwise people can't get on. They'd have to break in. There we go. That's the thumbnail done. A lot of care goes into those. So much thought and care and consideration goes into them. Yes, we're in Birmingham. We've got to wait till 10:40, with another minute or so. For those watching live, there have been some issues. This is about the 5th time I've started to stream. I've put a new graphics card in, and I had to tweak. There were some things that needed tweaking. So hopefully now we appear to be all good. We will see. Time, as they say, will tell. I'm guessing that's the speaking clock. But otherwise, does clocks actually speak? There is one. You can't say Birmingham without slipping into the Brummie accent. You're right. Going to Redditch. It's more Black Country than Birmingham. That's quite horny. Yeah, that's definitely quite horny. Right, wait for these lovely passengers to do the thing that they're doing with the boarding, and then we can get on our way. I haven't put it to forward or anything yet. Lock doors. Okay. Forward. Okay, stop at Lichfield. Are we just a single? We are, aren't we? We're just a single lever thing. There's movement. You did a good thing last week. You refunded that American tosh. What, the New York to Trenton? Yeah, I like the line. I don't know. Turn the audio up a little bit. Okay. All right, let's get going. It definitely makes some noise, this thing, doesn't it? Oh, that's okay. There was some there was some speeding. some speeding slightly happened there. Oh, now you're going to give me a speed. Okay, no, it's fine. Uh, 0.9 of a mile. That's less than a mile. As distances go, you know, that's, if it's point something, it's less than. I know. I'm just full of useless information. Yes, there's a few things coming out this month. Not me. Already done that. Right, we're about to do the braking thing. That's... oh god, that's more speeding. Is it alive fully now? It appears to be... yeah. I don't know how it looks. Looks fine on my little preview thing. Seems to be doing a thing. Oh, I overbraked. Right, stopping at Lichfield City. Platform 2. We can't really switch to platform 1, can we? Because that would just be stupid. You got your hat on backwards. Person had the hat on backwards. Can we tell them? That's some zooming. Some zooming's happened. So yeah, hour and 24. Where are we going, by the way? I've forgotten. No, that one. So we started at where did we start? Lichfield. That'd be the one. Stop at Lichfield City, Blake Street, Butler's Lane, Four Oaks, Sutton Coldfield, Wild Green, Chester Road, Erdington, Gravely Hill or Gravelly Hill, Aston, Birmingham New Street, Five Ways, University, Selly Oak, Bourneville, Kings Norton, Northfield, Longbridge, Barnt Green, Alvechurch, and Redditch. So a bit of a long trek. This one is trying to keep us on time as well. Locked doors. Okay, we'll do that. You got myself a tuna mayo sandwich, wagon wheel and wheat crunches. Yeah, I wouldn't have the tuna mayo sandwich thing, but a wagon wheel and wheat crunches. What flavour wheat crunches? The tomato ones they're just stunning. Cheese and onion ones are okay. Bacon ones are quite nice as well. I think any wheat crunchies is quite acceptable as far as wheat crunchies are concerned. Bacon, yeah, acceptable. I hope it's a jammy wagon wheel as well. I hope you got some sort of liquid to wash them down with. Right, 5.3 miles to Blake Street. Oh, I haven't had a Burger King in well, since we went to York was the last time I had a Burger King. You have no liquid. You should always keep liquid in your room. I definitely need to do a thing this year where I'll actually go on some of these UK routes that I've done in Train Sim World 3. Because all the ones I've done, I've never been on, apart from bits of the Great Western. So I'm going to go on the one along the south coast, East Coast Way. Doing that in the summer. But I definitely think I need to go on a few more of these, even if it does mean going to Birmingham. Which is a bit of a downside, because, you know, having to go to Birmingham. Actually, from what I can see, the stream is actually looking quite good. The bottle of water that I had on the way home from grandparents at Christmas. Yeah, I wouldn't open that now. Just go downstairs and get some liquid. Or go into the bathroom and refill the bottle of water from the tap. You've got to keep hydrated. Because, you know, sometimes you get, like, hot and sweaty in your bedroom. When it's hot, obviously. That requires moving. Generally, we should have thought about that. What you need is what I've got. You need a little fridge in your bedroom. Right, 3.9 miles to Blake Street. I actually don't. There's electric train. Actually, no. I'm gonna. This sentence is all over the place. The last few electric trains I've driven have actually been quite nice. I think my favourite one is the one, the Scotland one, the old one. I think that's been my favourite because it sounds really nice. Whatever that one was, that was a good one. That's got a 3 in it, isn't it? 3. The 3. It's got a 3 in it. You could have stolen one of those. Because I've got a fridge in this room, but if I put it on, it just makes a noise like a fridge. So I don't put it on. Just going down. That was a pause. It's going downstairs. Something about a 3. Thanks, Crispy. The train, the old one from the Scotland line, that was a 3 something. Just saying, some electric trains are like 3-1. I don't know. You're the train weirdo. That was the game pause then, by the way, not the stream. Just in case you were wondering. You may not have been. So yeah, maybe we could stream pause too. The buffer came up. Really? It's fine for me. I think that's a you thing. No, it's definitely a you thing. Yeah, I think that was a Crispy thing. It's been perfectly smooth for me. Crispy's running too much internet. Smood? Smood? Wasn't he the guy in Lord of the Rings? The little, the little one. That was Schmeagol? That was Schmeagol, wasn't it? It was close. Anyway, we're a mile from Blake Street now. I want to think of Blake 7. They tried to bring that back a few years ago. Maybe. There's definitely some slowing down going on. Right, 600 yards, down to a 50. So we shall do the slowy down thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a name. TIIT0071. Thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to Birmingham. Well, I suppose we're technically not in Birmingham yet, are we? Oh, blimey. That's definitely not ideal. That'll be held up for a little while then. Hope he doesn't miss the kicking of the balls. Oh yeah, this time next week, no Train Sim World 3. Because I shall be in the Londinium. Real Train Sim World 3, yeah. Right, Butler's Lane. There's another train. And you can tell that by the way that it is. Yeah, my first trip on the DLR next week. And hopefully the Lizzie line as well. How much excitement can we fit into one day? Right, 900 yards. Next up, Butler's Lane. The lane full of butlers. They got to go somewhere. The weather's starting to do the weathery thing. You've never been on the DLR either. They've had a reason to. Well, you have next week. What about the purple train? Right, stopping at Butler's Lane. Ah. Well, you haven't. It doesn't matter. You can't just say you've been on something just by, you know, lineage. It'd be like me saying I've been to India because my dad did. Doesn't quite work like that. Locked doors already? People have just finished getting off. Was it because I'm late? It could be because I'm late. It's probably because I'm late. We'll lock the doors then. Four Oaks. Tonight we're back with some trucking. Carrying on the Great Step. It's not like it's just a big step, but you know. I've been to America because your parents did years before I was born. That counts, doesn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Well, technically, well, it depends on when. Oh, years before. I say you could have been a little sperm, so your dad could have actually taken you to America. But they replenish themselves every so often, don't they? So that probably wasn't the case. It lasts that long, no. So yeah, trucking tonight, tomorrow back on the farm, where we're going to be playing with some big things. And for those that may like train sim, Easter, we got something rather special coming up. Going to be doing one of my long train sim trips. Going to be doing Paddington to Penzance. But with a twist. Going to be doing the route I did years ago, stopping at every single station along the way. But because there's going to be a few of us physically here where I am, at every station we're going to be switching drivers. So I'll do the first leg out of Paddington, and at the next station someone else will sit here and drive to the next station, and then they'll get up and switch. We'll also have someone acting as the guard along the way as well. So that's not going to be chaotic at all for about 8 hours. Sutton Coldfield next on platform 2. It's quite busy, this line, isn't it? There's a few trains we've seen coming the other way. Very trainy. Which is generally, it's not what you'd expect on a railway, is it? Oh, that's some speeding. Ignore that. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that the speed limit reduced. It's going to reduce again as well. It could be very trammy. Or was that trammy? Is that how you spell trammy? Or is it IE? Like jammy? Because otherwise that'd be Jamie. Well, that's also spelled IE. That's not going well. Is it T-R-A-M-M? Oh, you reckon it's T-R-A-M-M-Y? And not I-E? Oh, that's controversial. I was about to say, it's a shame we haven't got a decent tram. Oh, you're adding in... You're just chucking all the letters in there. I was just about to say, it's a shame we haven't got a decent tram sim, but we have. There's the, tram sim. But I did put the word decent in there. Yeah, I just said that. Why don't Dovetail do that? Just put some trams in. We're stopping at Sutton Coldfield. Wow, thanks for the commitment there, Ethan, because it's just told me you watched 3 consecutive streams this month. Wow, that's... Crispy hasn't got that, because he doesn't. He never watches 3 in a row. Because I do 2 train sim once a week. What? Ethan just got an achievement. He did get it. Really? Are you sure? Wild Green is next. So yeah, we got a decision then. When we've got to the other end of this, do we come back in the old electric... Ethan will know, because he's sad. What's the old electric one from the Edinburgh to Glasgow? The square thing. Crispy reckons 314. You do think it's definitely a 314? I'm doubting your ability. Oh. Okay, Larwood, you need to cast a deciding vote. What is it? It's a train. Yeah, well, okay, thanks. Don't make me check. The one on the Cath... No, the one on the Edinburgh... Yeah, it could be. Yeah, the one on the Cathcart Circle line. I can tell it's a train by the way that it is. You can indeed. Oh, hang on. That means Crispy was right. And that can't be a good thing. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Actually, it's not. Don't... Hang on. Hang on. So Crispy's not right. Right, braking. Generally good thing to do when you come into a station. Oh. Oh, that was close. I was too busy quacking. I was distracted by the quack. Are you certain of your shopping pattern? No. I'm not certain of anything in life. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Stop at Chester Road. So yeah, anyway, I was thinking, was I? I probably was at some point. Do we make the return journey in wherever it was, the Scottish one? Or do something diesely? There's a decision. As decisions go. I don't think any time to get any speed up, do you? Braking. It's called Cross City. I didn't know what they could have just gone from one side to the other side and not stopped in the middle, couldn't they? It's just inconvenient having all these flipping stops in the way. Well, no, because what if you wanted to get from one side of Birmingham to the other side of Birmingham? It'd be perfect. Because, you know, who wants to go through Birmingham? Apart from people that live there. People exist. People do exist. They're annoying, generally. Try and avoid all contact with them. Lock left. Is this the one with the thing? Isn't it? Is it the one with the thing that goes in up here? I must have missed that. Go. Oh yeah, Ethan's definitely one to avoid. Right. Erdington. So we make our way in and out of New Street. So if we just made our way in and made our way out, and didn't make our way out even, there were some words in there, then this journey would end at New Street. So it's definitely not the 413. It would appear not. I don't know. I'm not the train expert. Blame Larwood. I'd agree with that. It's definitely quite busy. I like that. Why can't I do that on all their routes? Is this one made by the other people? Or is this a Dovetail one? One has slammy doors and old, another has electric doors and not as old. Well, the better one of the two is obviously slammy doors and old. Obviously. This is DTG. It's quite good. Not saying that some of their stuff isn't. Stop at Gravely Hill. Don't have it, that train said, well, what's the point of telling me about it then if we've not got it? I was getting all excited then. Slidey windows, slammy doors. Always good. My hopes were on the getting up thing, and now you just... Well, I should just ban you both. Right, next up is Gravely Hill, or Gravelly Hill. Shame you can't change the render distance in it, with the track just spawning in like 100 yards in front of the train. I definitely I might have slightly braked a little tiny bit early. Only a little bit. Again, it's probably done that so that it'll run on the stupid, whatever idiots have still got the original Xbox. You are really quite odd, Ethan. Just putting that out there. Unlock doors. Wow, people can't wait to get off the train. The driver's a madman. Let me off this thing. This guy's just like, nah, not getting on. You're aware, Captain Obvious. Captain Obvious!
Hello there. I see you doing that flying thing.
No, definitely not. Aston. God, he messaged me yesterday. 1.1 miles. Yeah, so trucking and tunes tonight. Songs beginning with the letter B. And then, you never know, the weirdness that happened after the stream last night may continue this evening. Someone at work emailed him, and they said they're emailing him, so I told him to put on the bottom of the email that he's an idiot. So he sent me a copy of that email and said, what do you mean? I said, well, you are. That'll be interesting. Is there any songs that start with Birmingham? Telly Savalas, who's an actor from the 70s, I think, did a song about Birmingham. Or, no, he did a video about Birmingham, not a song. So, yes, all the songs I can think of beginning with B, we mentioned yesterday. Oh, my favourite song in the world ever begins with a B. That needs to be played. Right, Aston is the next stop, slightly speeding, which is, you should know that, Crispy. I shouldn't have to tell you that. You should know it. I bet my stalker knows it. Is that share and believe? Oh yeah, because it would definitely be share. Is it the one from the guy I'm seeing? No, that's at number 3. That's Slow Gin. His name begins with a B, which is Bonamassa, but not the song. And not as in guy I'm seeing, as in guy I'm dating. Guy I'm seeing in concert. Shame really, because he's worth a lot of money. Wow, they don't give him a chance to get off here. It's like being on the bloody underground. Right, you've got 3 seconds to get on and off the train because we're running late. Is it about the end of a bell? The end of a bell? There you go. CN knows it. So there we go. So that begins with a B. Right, 2 miles to Birmingham New Street. My second and third favourite songs in the world both begin with S, so they won't be played for a while. Second is Scenes from an Italian Restaurant by Billy Joel. I really wish they'd hurry up and bring multiplayer to this. It's just crying out for it, isn't it? The real second is S Club Party. Actually, it's a cha-cha slide, but you know. Redditch. Didn't have to look at the front of the train, really. This is close to where the new HS2 station's being built, isn't it? That's around here somewhere. The thingy with the... I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you're very lucky, Liverpool man. I can't do a very good Liverpool accent. If you'd have been from Wolverhampton, we'd have nailed it. Or Wales. Curzon Street, yeah. Here. Where all the work's going on. Oh, there we go. They've even saved the old building. That's quite cool, actually. They've got that in there. Anyway, yeah, Liverpool man, thanks very much for the follow. Yes, into Birmingham New Street. Soft stuff. Not saying it. Not even thinking it. Try not to think it. Not running any red lights. Not yet. Trying to avoid it. Can we have an attempt at a Liverpool accent? No. I just can't do a Liverpool accent. Not under pressure. I can't perform under pressure. I can do...
Hello there.
Alright, we're going underground. Going underground. Where things get dark and slow. Under pressure, we used to you. That's no help. I was trying to think of songs beginning with B. I slowed down a lot there. Ah, did the Backstreet Boys... Wasn't there one of their songs, Backstreet's Back? Was it actually called Backstreet's Back? He came up with 10 B songs. Blimey. I look for my CD singles after the stream and see if I've got any of those beginning with B. See? I'm not as stupid as Ethan looks. Is my cab light on? Probably not. Bridge over troubled water. Simon and Garfunkel. That's a song. Coach lighting's on now. Wasn't it called Everybody? Is it? Everybody. It's a song. Backstreet's Back. You think the album's called Backstreet's Back? Well, apparently it was a song as well. So, right, yeah, for trucking tonight, we're playing songs on the stream, beginning with the letter B. That's the album name. Oh. The colours in Train Sim World are so washed out. Really? I think I've done a good job, personally. It's Birmingham, by the way. You know, it's grey, isn't it? Everybody Backstreet. Ah, so that's no good for a B then, is it? Damn it. We have arrived at Birmingham New Street on our journey towards Redditch. Hey, I got taken to a New Kids on the Block concert. Yeah. Right, wait until 11:20. 11:23? Okay. Let's go visit my public. Hello there, you've got no hair. You've got a ponytail. You look ridiculous. Britney Spears, boys. Not saying I'm a huge Britney fan. You've got your cap on backwards. Hang on a minute. Now I'm not wishing to judge here, but you know, you look male from first impressions. But you know, I'm just saying. Okay, moving on. Oh, we appear to come to the end of the train. Or the end of the carriage. Can I go through there? I can. That's a bit bloody tight round there. Oh, I've got a toilet. See, why can't they do that? What if I wanted to pee? I can't go in there, can I? Could be transitioning. Hang on.
Hello there.
Right, I should get back to my thing. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I'll have a pee, please, Bob. Can't get in there. I just pee out the window. $10 to go. I'm confident that between my 10 songs, I'll have one that each person will dislike. Wouldn't want to leave anyone out. So you reckon you're actually going to get a chance to play all 10 of your songs? You're going to be ticking them off, Larwood, to make sure. Because if there's like, we got 8 people for trucking. If each of those picks a song, plus the people watching pick songs, that's going to be quite a lot of songs beginning with B. Oh, yes! Now, FC, someone's got to... Crispy, you've got to cue that up. Oh, you can't even think of B songs. Yeah, Barbara O'Reilly. Oh, yes, tune. There's Blue Dubba Dee Dubba Dibby Dubba Doo Dubba Dee, whatever it's called. Is it actually called that, or is it called something else? Right. That's I'm Blue. Damn it. Well, it shouldn't be. They should change the title. I will go through my CD singles later on and see what I've got, because they're on a shelf behind me. What's your opinion on this route? I quite like it as well. But because you like it, I've got to obviously hate it. Oh, Blue Dubba D, I-465, according to Google. Oh. So, yes, so tonight will be songs beginning with B. Wednesday, when we do Flight Sim, will be songs beginning with C. See, you know, there's a lot of thought has gone into this. Next Saturday, though, there won't be any music, because we'll be in the London place. And I won't be back in time to stream. I have to make an emergency appointment with my therapist. Oh, Band on the Run. Paul McCartney. There you go, just thought of that. Or Paul McCartney and Wings, I think, officially. Is someone writing these down? You. No. You were there during that discussion last night, weren't you, Ethan? You don't need to prove it. We know. I'm not going for good songs then. Right, braking. I'm a believer. That's the monkeys? They're being added to a Spotify playlist. Well, you can't play that over the. Or actually, well, I might be able to, but I don't know. I don't know how technology works. I'm just the talent. I know. This is the low point. If I'm the talent. Oh, I do like a bit of Imagine Dragons. Babushka. Oh, that was oh, what's her name? Bed. No, Crispy. Kate Bush. That's the one. It's quite a good song, actually. So I need to write that down. We're going to run out of B songs. Because I mean, I've got to do a longer trucking stream because the music might be good. Or we just sit here for an hour and a half after the stream like we did last night. Looking at baby pictures. And not so baby pictures. Right, university. Here's the next stop. I forgot we were doing the whole train thing. How about Barbie Girl? Really? Ethan's obviously got that on his playlist. My first beat song is 17 minutes, so that can go before the... A 17-minute? Oh yeah, Bad. Michael Jackson. Oh, tune? A 17-minute? Now, Larwood knows I like a long one. Song. I can't think what song would be 17 minutes. I've probably got a few long songs, but they're by really obscure groups like Tangerine Dream. There's an Ed Sheeran one. If you share that, you will get banned. I have limits. Just don't look through the playlist on my phone in my car at any point. There is a group called Tangerine Dream. I've got a few of their albums. It's a bit out there. Yeah, David liking this line actually. So we still don't know what we're going to do. Whether we come back in that old electric thing from the Cathcart Circle line. Bat Out of Hell. Yeah, I actually saw mention that yesterday. But yeah, that's definitely a good tune. No, there's no evidence of me ever liking an Ed Sheeran song. I do need to modify my Amazon favorites playlist after the stream though, because that's what I play in the car. No, there's no proof. Can't prove anything. We could do a Sims and stuff Spotify thing, couldn't we? I haven't got Spotify because there's not many opportunities where I listen to, apart from in the car or like this morning I had music on while I was being all domesticated. Locking the left door. We will do that. Let people stay on. They don't fall out. Leave the doors open. They generally fall out when you're around corners. Silly Oak. Bad Romance. Oh, now that is a good song. I just thought of one. I've forgotten it now. So we shouldn't run out of B songs, is what we're saying. Helpful. I tried to be. Oh, Freddie Mercury and Montserrat Caballé, whatever his name was, Barcelona. That is an awesome song. Yeah, I'm blue. It starts with an I, though. Has anyone said... Get out, FC. Just get out. No. I will ban the person... No. I will ban the person that queues up Baby Shark. Back in Black is an awesome song. How's the train thing going today? Going good. How's the stream looking, by the way? At much expense. I've done... the costing has happened to do the graphical card thing. Is it... Am I smooth? The stream? Yeah, bye, Ethan. Nice knowing you. It looks terrible. We didn't want to mention it. When's the last shave? My face? Yesterday. No. What's today? No, Wednesday. Stop at Bourneville. Gotta be honest, exactly the fecking same. Yeah, because I'm pushing out 1080p at 60 FPS. But hopefully this means I will never drop connection again. If I do drop connection again... then I'll be buying a new PC, which I'm actually swaying towards doing anyway. I'm trying to think of songs beginning with B. There likely to be a visible difference in faster games. As long as it means that the connection doesn't drop, it's worth it for me. Bitrate's slightly fluctuating, but it normally does. Not as bad as it has been. Yeah, someone said Bohemian Rhapsody already. Lewis Capa... Back to Black. Yes. That's actually a really good song as well. See? People from Liverpool aren't that thick. Despite what we're all saying. Oops, stop short a little bit. The Rammstein of a B song? Wait until 11. Oh, that was quick. Wow, literally, it's straight on. Is that a... What's the hell? Oh, it's a bull on the platform. Kings Norton, platform 4 is next in a mile. We had some great A songs, but he wasn't here. Well, whose fault's that? Just because you were doing the sleepy thing. Wednesday will be C, Larwood. So get ready. And there'll be no D next weekend, so it'll be the Wednesday after will be D. Trucking then the weekend after that will be E. So people have got to start thinking ahead now. Right, Kings Norton. Oh, Du hast when we get to D. Alright, so we have a flashing light. 45 limit. Fine there. Clean bandit, but no. If Baby Shark or anything rappy comes on, that person will be banned. Yeah, so I mentioned Back in Black. Baby Be Mine by Michael Jackson. We got Bad mentioned by Michael Jackson. I think the good thing from this, doing it this way rather than the year thing we did, we'll actually get a real cross... what's the word? A diverse musical... lots of different music. I will actually put something on screen for tonight to remind people about music. Yeah, if duplicates get played, they get skipped. I like doing this. This thing is, the way we're doing this music now and not doing a playlist that we can add to is that people can queue up duplicates, whereas used to do a YouTube playlist and then just chuck that in, you wouldn't get the duplicates. Cross Liz Perp, yeah, I'll be on that next Saturday for the first time on a DLR next Saturday, first time on the Cross Lizzie Perp line next Saturday. The downside is I've got to travel on it with 4 idiots, but you know, can't have everything unless I just lose them. I've opened the doors. Why would I open the doors? Well, close the doors again. And the overground as well, yeah. Right, stop at Northfield. So what do we do then? Do we make the return journey in diesel? Or do you make a return journey in the Cathcart Circle Line 314? Steam. Oh god, no. We did that the other week. HST. You can't run the HST on this. It's not long enough. Story of my life. Alright. I got a yellow. That's tea. Well, yeah, it is. Anyone want tea? Do you like any toast? Another yellow. Yeah, I've got some really cheesy music on my shelf behind me. I will go through and see what of those are bees. Coffee and a croissant. Really? How middle class. Yes, please, to the toast, not the tea. I had a sausage sandwich earlier. Ah, you're a waffle guy. I had like 4 cups of coffee in like 2 hours and ended up with a really bad headache. I haven't had any more since. Never give someone tea if they don't want it. Or they just don't drink it. It's quite simple. If you give them tea and they don't want it, they're just not going to drink it, are they? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. So I'm guessing they used to use this island platform for something. Now just letting it become a grass place. That's what they call it. A place where you keep grass. Does it live on Drury Lane? They're good films. I did like the Shrek films. Right, Long Bridge, where the cars used to be built. Not anymore. It's all houses now. Grass place. You mean a field? No, grass place. Alright, a red.
Hello there.
We should do the slowy down thing towards the red. Please don't run it. I'll try not to. There's no guarantee either of that. So yeah, tonight back with some trucking at between 6 and 1/2 past, where we're going to be playing music, all songs beginning with the letter B. Tomorrow lunchtime, back on our multiplayer farm in FS22, and then next week back on Tuesday with some more train sim, carrying on our quest to get towards Glasgow from Mallaig, where last week it ended with me slightly falling off the tracks. Wednesday night we got some flight carrying on from Zagreb, heading south. Don't know where we're going to go yet. Haven't planned the flight. Thursday night next week is more farming, and next Friday night, if we get enough people, will be Forza. Nothing next Saturday. Another one of our Discord get-togethers back in London. But we'll be back on the Sunday with some farming. And yes, Easter, there's going to be quite a lot going on, including an 8-hour train sim stream. I'm still regretting my life choices over that one. And maybe a game that I've been meaning to play for years, but I haven't really had people here to be able to do it so it works properly. Keep talking and no one explodes. I think that will actually work quite well, because I can stream it and we can make sure that the people or person with the manual isn't in the room and can't see the stream. So they can just sit outside the door here with the manual and try and guide me or guide whoever, because I'll rotate through, guide whoever into not letting the bomb explode. So that'll probably be the Friday night. And I will have company on the Thursday night as well. I'm going to be joined by Ed, who will be here on the Thursday night for whatever I stream. So it's going to be 3 days, maybe even 4 days of streams with someone else in the room.
Yeah.
That's just going to be weird. You say not letting the bomb explode. That will definitely happen. Oh, yeah. Sharky Shammer. Thanks very much for the follow. Right, Barn Green next. Hi. What's up? Smoke detector, which definitely doesn't work, and a ceiling fan. Right, 2.5 miles to Barn Green. I say we will be making the return journey as well. Why don't you set fire to the room, you know if it works or not? Can you join? What, in a single player train sim? Yeah, I don't work like that. No, I should really just put a battery in that smoke detector, shouldn't I? Yellow in 1/2 mile. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was a fan of this train originally, but quite like it now. It's not like VATSIM in no way whatsoever. Okay, double yellow. So the next one's going to be either a double yellow, single yellow, or green. It could be one of 3 things. Or red, not after a double yellow. After a single yellow. And we get a single yellow. And a red. It's definitely a bit lacking in trains this far out. We had quite a lot, didn't we, as we got closer to New Street, but obviously not such a frequent service out here. Oh, we got green. Scumbag lights. Not in Train Sim World 3, no. Same service levels between Barn Green and Four Oaks. And I bet you just knew that, didn't you? Braking. No, I meant Ethan. You're back from a drink. I would say we missed you, but we didn't even know where you'd gone. Yeah, but you knew that. Which, you know, you're not doing yourselves any favour. No wonder you're single. Just saying. And stop. Good. Yeah, sometimes it can be. You can do what you like when you like. Lock doors. I am locking as it does. You have someone else to deal with. I've ended up with you lot. Alf Church in 1.4 miles. I still haven't recovered from the last time people were in the house. We are going to Redditch. Bad enough for Crispy for 3 hours. Why are you with Crispy for 3 hours? Oh, you two going on a date? Oh, hello. There's something you haven't told us. Are you going to the cinema? Are you going to hold hands? You've been in voice for Crispy for 3 hours. Oh, yeah. Is Redditch interesting? I've been to Redditch. I think I've been through Redditch. I don't think I've actually stopped in Redditch. Oh, I thought you'd been, in voice together for 3 hours. I thought there's a blossoming romance going on here. I'll buy a hat. That's a good idea. I shall look on Amazon later for suitable hats. He was once in voice for many hours with one person. They then ran away, not doing that again. Was it someone from Birmingham, by any chance? It was your fault then. It was you. We know who to blame now. He didn't even message me. Hey, I've been in voice for many hours with you. You're all right, Crispy. Must have been a them issue. Hang on, the 314... I am just odd. The 314's third rail, isn't it? Is it? Or is it overhead? It's overhead. Okay. Of course it would be, wouldn't it? That's fine. In that case, we'll take the 314 on the return journey. I could do the 101, but it's the whole manual gear change thing, and no. We'll do electric. Because we're doing diesel on the Mallaig to Glasgow one at the moment. Like, of all of these trains, they don't actually go. You did tick the option, didn't you, to put a pantograph and not choose. I bought a motorbike once, and the reason I bought it is because it was shaft drive, and not chain. All excitedly, part exchanged the bike I had, went to the dealer, picked it up, rode it home, parked it out the front of the house. The old man came out to have a look at it and went, "It's got a chain." So, what do you mean you got a chain? No, it's shaft drive. Well, what's that then? It was a chain. I had it like 2 weeks. Right, Redditch, final stop, 3 miles. Yeah, it's actually quite a lengthy line. Well, no, because in the dealer it was second hand. It was like 2 years old. It was in a row of other motorbikes, so I could see it from the front, but I couldn't see down the side. And I was adamant that it was a shaft drive, and that was the reason I wanted it. So I went from a 450 to a 600, and had it for like 2 weeks. And then, what part X that for? Oh, 900 then, I think. Right, Redditch next. So I did a lot of miles, so I didn't want a chain. Steve playing with the shaft drive, indeed. Hang on, so it went from Alvechurch, I'm sure that was single track. So from Alvechurch to Redditch we got double track, and from Alvechurch to where it was before Alvechurch it's single track. That just seems a bit odd.
Hello there.
Hello there. The Brummies stole a track. I won't put it past them. Right, 50 coming up. Well, I think there's a red. Is it the end of the line? No, I don't think it's the end of the line. Oh, the Brummie version. Have we got a signal again now? You're right. You're right, our kid. Redditch is the end of the line. Okay, where do we need to start from to go up the Licky Incline then? Is that Bromsgrove? Used to be double track throughout, but was rationalised. Okay, yeah. Alright. In that case, we will start from Bromsgrove in the 314 and see how well that does up the Licky Incline. Should be fine. So we go Bromsgrove to, well, the other end. The end opposite Bromsgrove. That's a bit bendy. There's definitely some bendy going on in the track. So there's a few new things coming out this month from Dovetail. So obviously I'll be showing you them all when I can, once dates and things are confirmed. You really just like to fiddle with things, don't you, Crispy? I don't know how you're going to cope once you pass your test and you're sat on a motorway for like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, but after that, did you press the buttons then? Oh yeah, it is the end of the line, look. We are now arriving at Redditch. Where it quite literally is the end of the line. And only what? Actually, no, I think we're on time. It's only because it was holding us and making us wait. Right, so now we're going to do Bromsgrove to the other end in the train from the Cathcart Circle line, the 314, which there was a whole debate earlier as to whether it actually was the 314 or not, but, you know, Crispy appeared to be correct, which I'm still in shock about. Right, main menu. Scenario planner, Birmingham Cross City, create new, 3, 1. No, that's not a 1, is it? Okay. We'll go with that then. Add new service. Bromsgrove, we'll try platform 1. Confirm. Kings Norton. Doesn't seem very far. Okay, Bromsgrove platform 2. Lichfield Trent Valley. That's better. Okay, and we're going to Lichfield Trent Valley, and we'll stop at. Now, do we stop at all of them, or do we just stop at every other one? So Barnt Green.
Oh, yeah.
Northfield. Billy, don't be a... Oh, there's a tune. Cue that for tonight. Billy, don't be a hero. That's awesome. Anyway, yes, Billy. Thanks very much for the follow. So we do every other stop. So Barnt Green, Northfield, Bourneville, University, Birmingham New Street. No, we do every other one. Aston, Erdington, Wild Green, Four Oaks, Blake Street, and then Lichfield City. Actually works quite well, look. Do the lot. Really? Fine. Fine. Right, so you want the class 314. There we go. That one. And we'll go 3-car loaded. And we'll actually call it 314 that time. Save. That one. Play. Right. So Bromsgrove to wherever the hell it was in the 314. Can I door that side? Okay. Master key on. Into forward. Unlock left. Litchfield, Trent Valley. Yeah, that place. You know, the place. Oh, that's got to be the thumbnail, isn't it? If I remember what the thumbnail button was. There we go. I'm not telling Crispy when he comes here what the thumbnail button is. It's not F12. Because there's going to be 4,000 thumbnails on my bloody computer if I tell him that. Lights. What? Headlights. There you go. Happy now? Did I get my GPU? Yes. I installed it yesterday, took it out, I installed it back in today. It is now appears to be working. No, headlight isn't on. There. Happy now? I don't use a Stream Deck to set up. Because again, that would be too simple. Right. Oh god, I've got a separate bloody brakey thing, haven't I? Have I put him forward? Yes, I have. Brakes on release. There was no going backwards. It was a figment of your imagination. You're all seeing things. No, I didn't notice. I rolled back. It definitely was going backward. No, there wasn't. You're all seeing things. Right, up we go. Flat out. Oh, it's still accelerating. I just realised I'm going to run out of jelly babies. And I've been shopping. That's not good. I have some Oxo cubes. Not quite the same. Quite, you know, Oxo-y. Well, it's doing all right up the hill. That is a hell of a hill, though, isn't it? I've spent quite a bit of time at the Licky Hills. And it's quite hilly, hence the name. Yeah, I'd rather get the train up this than walk. I think that would be a lot easier. Yeah, that actually didn't do too bad. Quite a cool thing to do, actually. That might be a good video one day. Well, I say good. Be good to put like a couple of the American like freight trains or something on it, and just to see how well they cope with it. That might be a bad stream. How many things can we get up the Licky incline? Just do like Bromsgrove to Barnt Green in multiple different trains. Oh, steam would be... I'd have no chance of getting a steam train up there. It's a case of how far up I would grind to a halt. Do steam when you're there. You can do steam. Yeah, but we're doing the whole train sim thing. Unless you think rather stupidly you're being invited back. Unless you end up staying here, then we could do something like that after the train sim stream. Late night train sim world 3. I know, and I do mean that. Oh, braking. Okay, despite the fact I came into the station slowly, I still overshot. Yeah, watch out for that first step. It's a bit of a leap down there. Yeah, good thing Ethan isn't watching anymore because, you know, he knows where I live. He could actually turn up at any time. I've been playing Train Sims for how long? I've only got 85 hours in Train Sim World 3. So not very long at all. 85 hours worth. Their first step is a bit of a doozy. You do know where I live, yes. Right, 2.5 miles to Longbridge. Oh, release the brakes, I suppose would probably help without rolling backwards. Aha! Yeah, but don't forget, I've had every version of Train Sim. It must change with every version. If you look, I've got Train Sim 18, 19, 20, 21. Does it not carry over? It must do. Okay. Yeah, don't forget, I only do it once a week. The Train Sim. Yeah, but you probably did a load of that before you got into OMSI and before you got into farming and flight. And you say you don't like trains. You don't like watching Train Sim, yet you got more hours in it than me. Uh-huh. We'll expect you to be here on every Tuesday stream from now on then, Crispy. Alright, we've got a 30 limit in a mile. You've still got more hours than me. Actually got a red. How have we got a red? I'm the only one on the bloody track. See, look at you with your knowledge. I actually looked at train costs for next Saturday to go to the Londinium, but bloody hell, it's expensive. I'm sticking with the car. What, you broke something, Crispy? No. I'm shocked at that. There's like £46 return on the train to Paddington. Plus I'd have to still get from Paddington to St Pancras. Plus I'd have to park here. And it's probably going to cost me, I don't know, 15 quid in fuel and a fiver to park. And then I've still got to get from Rickmansworth to St Pancras. So driving it is. Yeah, exactly. Right, into Longbridge. So making our return trip now in the Class 314 from the Cathcart Circle line. Because why not? Passengers be going, hang on a minute, this isn't our... I wouldn't care, see, as a passenger. I don't care what train it is. As long as it's going to where I'm going, I don't give a damn what train it is. Just I'll get on. If there's a seat, I'll sit down. If not, I'll stand up. It just takes me to where I'm going. Same with buses. I don't give a damn. It's just get me to where I'm going. Probably knows they probably wouldn't. If you're a London commuter, you're looking at your phone, waiting for the train. Oh, there's my train. You'll just get on, sit down. It's definitely got some different haulage going on. Right, locking doors. You can ban me? No, you can't. Right, a mile to Northfield. Oh, the American one. Oh, yeah, I'm fine with that. It actually sounds quite good. See, a lot of the electric ones in this are actually sounding really nice now. It could be me. I'm just getting used to them. Very been on a train in the UK once and vowed never again. Alright. How's everyone today? I am doing good. Apart from being wide awake at 4:45 this morning. But that's normal. Diesels? Oh, hang on. We're not going to be stopping here, are we? Oh, that's fine. It's a long platform. All the passengers are now in the front carriage. It's all flirt this and flirt that now. One thing I do want to go on, I'm trying to get a reason to go to Heathrow for work, is the car park pod things at Heathrow. I want to have a go in them. Because they look quite cool. Yeah, they do look really good. Right, locking doors. Go to Heathrow and park your car. Well, I could go for work, couldn't I? Right, Kings Norton is next. Yeah, I've been watching stuff on that. I'll have to do that. Why pay when you can do it for free? Exactly. I get paid to do it. I'm just trying to find a reason to go to Heathrow. Most of the work we do at Heathrow for work though is at night, and yeah, I don't want to be doing that. Right, Kings Norton next. Just making our way to somewhere, I can't remember where, Lichfield I think it was. Stopping at every stop along the way in the train from the Cathcart Circle line, because that makes sense. Tonight, back with some trucking. Some more convoy in ETS2, where we've got more people interested in joining us than we've actually got spaces for. That never happens. We're playing some music tonight as well. All songs starting with the letter B. And then tomorrow lunchtime, back on the farm to do some of the farming thing. Yes, trucking. Right, hopefully it's stopped correctly at this station. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Billy, thanks for the follow. Ooh. Welcome to the madness. That's not loud at all. And FC 360, 3 months. You know, now you realise that you've got past the point where you can say it's an accident. First month, it could be someone gifted you a sub. Second month, you go, well, I wasn't sure on the first month. I'll do it again, and just see if this community is a bit odd. Third month, you've got no excuses. You've done that on purpose. You can't say it was an accident. You've purposely clicked the little buttony thing. There is something quite clearly wrong with you. Seek help immediately. And I'm doing good, thank you very much.
Hello there. Hello there. I see you doing that flying thing.
Nope. Got it wrong there, didn't you? Right, lock doors. Yeah, yesterday, though, we did this.
Hello there. Derek here. I see you was playing with the balls today.
Yesterday.
I used to play with my balls. Trouble is they got rather sore and I had to go downtown to see the doctor. He gave me some cream, but it didn't taste very nice. So I got old Joe now to do it for me. He's a nice lad, that old Joe.
He is. He's a very nice lad, that old Joe. Seek help immediately. Seek help at the nearest available possibility. Bourneville. What did old Joe do? Either create. Oh no!
Hello there, Derek here again. I understand you know my old mate old Joe. Apparently he does like a bit of whipping cream on his balls. But he's been told not to do it because apparently he gets some cheese behind there.
Indeed. If you're new to the community, welcome. Right, half a mile to Bourneville. Oh, Joe's good with his hands. I have to get used to not being a single lever operation thing. I keep trying to press the throttle one where it's not. It's a separate brakey one, which I've got mapped to other keys as well. That's really going to confuse Crispy. It's going to be hilarious. To bring another keyboard. There's no room to put another keyboard. It's not like I've got a shortage of keyboards. There is no space. You cannot. Your lap. The wheel is there. The only way to get to your lap is to put it under the wheel. You've got no idea how crowded this room is. Fine, controller then. Oh, I can do that. Hey, that's a point. How many Xbox controllers can you connect to a PC? We can have people drive the train and just stay where they're sat. Wouldn't have to move. Have to play musical chairs. Lock doors. Space is a concept. Space is infinite. Right, Selly Oak next. Yeah, for context, Easter Saturday, going to be doing an 8-hour-ish train sim stream going from Paddington to Penzance in a thumper, stopping at every single stop along the way, 57 of them. And there's going to be a couple of people from the community coming here. And what the plan is at every stop we're going to change driver. So I'm currently sat here. At every stop, the plan at the moment is for me to get up, move to another chair in the room, someone else to sit here, take control of the stream and the train until the next stop, so on and so forth. We'll just rotate round us. So I think that's going to be quite, well, amusing is the word I'm going for. And it's 4 controllers. Okay. Yeah, I've got 4 Xbox controllers. But there could be 5 of us. I suppose the other 4 on controllers and me sat here. Right, braking. Well, that looked weird. Yeah, so we're going to do something on the Friday night. Yeah, this room's only 8 foot square. So getting 5 people in it's a challenge anyway. Getting 5 people in it that can all see the screen, and we won't get any audio bleed from the microphones. No, that's after the stream, Crispy. That's my biggest issue, is having people far enough apart so you won't hear one person through someone else's microphone. And I won't be able to get that sorted out until the Friday. So, talk about last minute. Right, lock doors. You could share a mic, just get very close. The 2 youngest sat together then. Right, university is next. The clowns can do it with a tiny car. I'm sure you'll manage it. There's room in here. I'm taking out some of the furniture that's in the room. There's room to get people in here. I say it's just audio. I'm going to try and connect to like a headset mic for one person, and I'll work it out. It'll be fine. I've got to get fairly close to my microphone. So if I go off axis, the audio does drop. Right, 50 coming up. So yeah, so it's going to be 2 of us here on the Thursday night. Potentially 3 of us here on the Friday, and either 4 or 5 on the Saturday, and then maybe either 2, 3 or 4 on the Sunday. Yeah, well, I've got the same headset as you now, Crispy. I am going to try and work out if I can get that into my mixer so that it works. Then I'll do that. If I can get a decent amount of audio just from the headset, because I can adjust gain and that. If I can do that, then I know that I can have someone on the headset, which means in theory everyone could be on a headset apart from me. So I need to try that out, because that would just be easier, because you just keep your headset on, and the problem is then you couldn't move it. You couldn't. Yeah, I don't know. I need to work it out. I need to have a fiddle. Right, locking doors. Well, it's the fact you'd have to move. And if I sit somewhere, I suppose I could sit somewhere else and just use another mic like this. So I've got 2 of those that I know work. What idiots are coming? On the Thursday is going to be Ed. So he'll be here in whatever I'm doing Thursday night. Friday is going to be Ed and Nico. Friday evening. And Saturday is going to be Ed, Nico, and hopefully Crispy and Ethan. And then Sunday, no, Ed won't be here Saturday. So Saturday will be Nico and hopefully Crispy and Ethan, because they can't leave me alone with Nico. That's just wrong, because Ed's going home on the Saturday. And then maybe Sunday, Nico, possibly Crispy and Ethan. Have I bought all the DLC packs? I own every single route. I haven't got all the trains. No, I think Ethan's the one that's guaranteed on the Saturday, because he's been here before. Yeah, but you can't, Crispy. You can't leave me alone with Ethan and Nico. You just can't. because it's just crawl, I'll ban you. And that'll be enough of a reason, I think. That's a lot of idiots. It is. Tell you what, Crispy, next Saturday, I'll leave you alone for a period of time with Ethan and Nico. See how you get on. Me and Russell will go to the pub. I can't wait. See? So don't do it to me. And hopefully, if Easter goes well, hopefully it's something I'd like to do on bank holiday weekends. We have talked about doing like an 18-hour stream. And whether it's like the bank holiday in August or whether it's something for Christmas, maybe between Christmas and New Year, we'll do a 24-hour stream. Yes, Train Sim is the one that's expensive for the DLCs. I don't think they're that expensive for this because there's not that many. Oh, there's 50 odd, I think. It's quite a few. But yeah, I've got every route and a majority of the trains. There's only a couple I haven't got. That's someone's feet. Yeah, I think Train Sim is the really expensive one for adding all the DLCs, and that's not 1,337 for Train Sim World 3. Really? Yikes. Yeah, which is quite a lot of money. But if someone's choosing between Train Sim World 3 and Train Sim Classic, if you're on console, you've got no choice. I'm really liking Train Sim World 3. I wasn't a fan of Train Sim World when it first came out. But, you know, if you like doing a route that's around an hour, if that's enough for you, then there is a good variety out there for this. Right, Birmingham New Street next. We're now going underground. I did appreciate that the DLR goes underground. I just thought it was all overground in that their London place. And that the overground goes underground as well. It's not confusing at all. It's a really good route. An hour and 25 minutes was the first run that we did going up the other way. My favourite route for this is Great Western Express, followed by West Cornwall Local, because that's really good. Probably London Commuters in there as well. But yeah, really like this. For me, I know some of the area as well. That always helps. Is Ginger Greg staying with me? He's not staying here. No, he's staying at a hotel. I kept offering him in my spare room, but he booked a hotel. Oh, that's a lot of speeding. That was a lot of speeding. Yeah, so we're in a ScotRail train from the Cathcart Circle line doing Birmingham Cross City, because why not? Into a rather empty Birmingham New Street. Probably the last time I went into New Street Station. It's quite a while ago. So we're going through New Street and out the other side, out towards Lichfield. So yeah, if you've got Train Sim World, you may not be aware this is something you can do. You can put any train you've got onto any route you've got. So it does add something else into the game. So, you know, if you've only got a couple of routes and you've done a lot of the scenarios in them, like some of the weirdos do, and you just want a bit of variety, you can just chuck another train on it like this, and it just makes it feel a little bit different again. And off they get. And out we go. Yeah, the Steam's, it's really well modelled in this Steam. I'm not a Steam fan, but it is really, really well modelled. Is there a train that goes to Leicester? Not in Train Sim World 3, no. Why would anyone want to go to Leicester? Yes, there are a few releases this month that I don't know if I can talk about. I haven't really read the blurb. I'll have to check. Duddeston is next. Oh, a little bit of speeding. But ignore that. Pretend it didn't happen. Oh, you scumbag. That got really close to that wall. Right, out into the light we go. Right, so back out past the place where they're building the new Crossrail HS2 station. Oh, the Riviera line would be awesome for this. It's a nice line as well. And yeah, not just because of the pacer. The thing is, there's so many really good lines that have come out in Train Sim Classic that would be good in this as well. But they've got to keep all markets happy. Germany's quite a big market for this. So they've got to keep the Germans happy. I think it does well in America, so they've got to keep the Americans happy. Yes, Leicester to Derby and Nottingham. March 28th. And also a West Cornwall local steam rail tour coming. So expect some more steam from me then down in Cornwall. I'm sure that's going to go well. Alright, we've arrived at Duddeston. I think this train actually suits this line. Just fine. No idea what sort of trains will be going on in London next week. Obviously DLR, a tubey thing. But I don't know what they'll be on the overground. Someone geeky will know. Yeah, I don't think there's details of what the steam will be, but it'll probably just be the same steam, just adding it to that line as, well, basically scenarios. That's coming. Steam first and then console later. Locking doors. Midland Lane, Leicester to Derby and Nottingham. It's not very far, is it? Leicester to Nottingham isn't that great a distance. Right, Aston next. So we've got Aston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Coldfield, Four Oaks, Butlers Lane, Blake Street, Shenstone, Lichfield and Lichfield Trent Valley. So a few stops to go. Something about overground. Yeah, I don't know what sort of trains they run on the overground in London. What models are they? What are the numbers? Purple Weirdo is here, he'd know. Oh, what, Capital Stars? Are they Capital Stars? Is that a 378? Uh-oh, we got a red light. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're going to be doing the tube, then overground, then DLR, then Lizzie Perp thing, and then it'll be tube. Yeah, it'll be tube. You're going to a restaurant before the concert tonight called The Underground. Sound of the Underground. Yeah, I think this train actually quite suits this line. As the train and line combinations go. All the passengers are doing the boarding thing to get on and off the train. Well, some of them must be a train due the other way. Why are they stood there? There's no trains. I'm the only one. I'm the only train on this line. It's like the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. Yeah, we get AP for doing things in this. Not that I pay any attention to any of that. Captain Crunch Fried Chicken. Okay. I got hot dogs for my tea. We've been doing the bendy round thing here. It's been a long time since I've been on a train in Birmingham. Let's get a train from Hall Green in, which is slower than the bus, but it made a change. Prepare 3D. Yeah, flight sim. It was supposed to be a competitor to bloody X-Plane, wasn't it? Well, better version of X-Plane, but since the release of MSFS, is anyone still using it? I've had no interest in going back to X-Plane since getting MSFS. Especially now with the PMDG 737, which will be flying again. We're doing props next week, so the week after we're back in that. Right, 600 miles to Gravely Hill. Yeah, I know they're supposed to be study level. Yeah, I'm really enjoying flight. I'm enjoying gaming again at the moment. I did go for a period of not enjoying gaming, but I'm really enjoying it again. All helped by this community and joining in and wanting to join in with the multiplayer stuff, and you weird people watching it. Opens the doors. I think last night after the stream, probably. I loved that. That's what we used to do. We used to do so much of that. There were some streams that we'd spend more time in voice after the stream than we do on the stream. Now it's just a case of finish the stream and then sod off. But yeah, last night after the stream, we stayed on for an hour and whatever it was, chatting and sharing baby pictures and things of each other, which was actually Hawklin, that's in America, that may or may not get ever chance to meet any of us, was on about putting faces to names and stuff. So it's actually quite good from that point of view. But yeah, I did really enjoy that. Right, Erdington next, which is why we're also doing more meetups this year. Not only to get me out of the house, but also to get other people out of the house as well. He's got into OMSI too. We streamed that on what day we streamed that? Thursday. Did some stuff in our bus company. I've been doing OMSI content on YouTube for blimey 6 and a bit years. I was one of the first people to do OMSI content in English on YouTube. Other people who don't go outside, yes. Derek had been on the bus. Yeah, Derek had been on the bus.
Hello there, Derek here. I've been on a bus today. I went up to town. I couldn't find anywhere to park the bus, but I don't know where he said to park it, but I parked in somewhere called a bus stop. They think of everything these days, don't they?
They do. Right, 900 yards to Erdington. Sounds like Liverpool, man. You do a lot of the stuff that we do. Tomorrow farming, today trains, Tuesday trains, Wednesday flight, next Thursday farming, next Friday Forza, tonight trucking. Thing is, there's a lot of games that fall in the sim genre, unless, and some of them like OMSI, and it almost helps to have a community around you that also enjoys it. I used to do a lot of OMSI in single player, but only really enjoy it now in multiplayer, which we will be doing again in 2 weeks' time. Right. Stoppen Sie. Ginger Greg. No, I'm glad, because the limelight is taken off of me now, because once and for all you can all agree I'm not Ginger, but Greg 100% is Ginger. Beardy Ginger Greg. You think it has? Why in Birmingham? Because this is where the line is. Because it's the Birmingham Cross City line. It's in the name. you know, it would be the Birmingham Cross City line and be going across like Leicester, would it? Very tired. I'm even more tired today than I was yesterday. Hopefully I'll get a lie-in tomorrow. Right, releasing. Yeah, we're doing ETS2 tonight, doing a convoy. We've got a multiplayer farm in Farm Sim 22, where we're currently on Help Baylor on 4 times map, streaming that tomorrow. Looking forward to the Valley of the Old Farm landing soon, because we spent a lot of time in that on 19. And last night we played with our balls, and that was the most people we'd had together, I think, playing with their balls collectively. 11 of us landing in the valley. Oh, crispy. If you want to see how weird Liverpool man is, you know what you should post. There we go. If you're new to the stream, watch that clip. That will show how weird this community gets. If you watch that and laugh, you're one of us. If you think it's just completely odd, you're not. And that was 5.5 years ago. I still can't believe that was 5.5 years ago. But yeah, we played with our balls last night. Golf with your friend. Was it called? Yeah, golf with your friends. We played last night in multiplayer. You think it's completely odd, but you're here. Really? That's because you're too young to get it. You got the 18p speed shifter for your rig. Wow. Or the Eaton Fuller one. That's impressive. Right, locking doors. He said that's where he was keeping his lunch. Wild Green, next stop. So only a few stops to go to Lichfield, Trent Valley. What, the indicator one? That does look good. Oh, the shifter. Thing is, my shifter's right up on the desk, and it's quite a tall thing. If I put that there, I wouldn't be able to reach the mixing desk because the mixing desk's behind it. So I'd have to rejiggle my whole setup. I'll stick with playing with my little knob. I'm quite satisfied with it. Oh, so it's made from recycled haggis. Right, we are now at Wild... Was it Wild Green? I can't remember where we were now. Yeah, Wild Green. £35 for a shifter. That sounds really cheap. I paid more than that for my button box. Who did I give that to? I gave that to someone at one of the meetups. Was it Liam? Might have been Liam. Nico. No, Nico had the other, the Farm Sim side panel with a knackered joystick. I don't know if he uses it. I'm sure I've got some other bits here that I could sort out. Including a couple of spare PCs. Right, Sutton Coldfield. Hi, Owen. Is next. So we got Sutton Coldfield, Four Oaks, Butler's Lane, Blake Street, Shenstone, Lichfield City, Lichfield, Trent Valley to go. Longer stream than I thought it was going to be. I should have to frisk you before you leave. In the nicest possible way, of course. What's that you're hiding there? Why is it getting larger? I'm really liking this line, actually. It's got a good variety of, like, a couple of stops closer to the city, although they're not really close together. And you've got these sort of mile or so dashes apart on the way out. It's the pepperoni for my lunch. Or one of those pepperoni minis. That's the point. Too late for me to have lunch now. I didn't have anything to eat yesterday. Oh, sausage sandwich this morning. Oh, emergency brake, not good. Right, Sutton Coldfield. You had chili. Oh, I do like a chili. I wasn't had a curry tonight, but then walking around the supermarket, I saw hot dog rolls, and I went, aha, hot dogs. Might get a curry next Saturday on the way back, or order one as I come into Swindon. Get it delivered. Locked doors. Jar. What, of hot dogs? Yeah, the glass jar ones. Four Oaks next. What did I eat last night? I didn't. Yeah, there's 8 in the jar, so I got 6 hot dog rolls, so that'll have to be 2 of them. I'll have to contain 2 hot dogs. Right, Four Oaks next. Look at how nice the lighting is in this. Someone said earlier it looks washed out. Or put 2 on the side and gobble them separately. I'm sorry? Do what now? That could be the thumbnail. A lot of thought goes into them. Long. No. You can get mini hot dogs. Yeah, so we get next Saturday. No streams. Because doing our Discord meetup thingy in that there London. I may do 2 on the Sunday to make up for it. And that's going to be a regular occurrence for the rest of the year. So about every 4 weeks there won't be a stream, apart from Easter. But there'll be more of them. Yeah, this train's definitely suited to this line. So we will end when we get to the end of the line. And then it's a case of what do we do, or not next week, the week after. What do I think of it? Well, I stream it every Saturday, so, you know, kind of like it.
If you require assistance at any time, feel free to contact a member of station staff or use a help point.
And locking doors. You coped 80 odd hours. I'm surprised it's more than that, actually. That's not very many of the hours, is it, really? Considering I've been doing this since Train Sim World. Or is that just in Train Sim World 3? Yeah, it's just in Train Sim World 3, isn't it? So I've had Train Sim World and Train Sim World 2 as well. So that didn't transfer over. That's 3 separate games. Yeah. I don't know what I've got in Train Sim World and Train Sim World 2. I thought that didn't seem very much, but yeah, it's 3 separate things. Probably not many in 2. $106 in 2, 51 in 2020. Is that it? Wow. Yeah, I didn't like the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Cowboy, thanks very much for the follow. You had 1200 in the ordinary train sim. I'm only on 800 and something on the first train sim. I think it's ETS2 is my most. Well, if you combine all the farm sims, it's Farm Sim is my most played game. Yeah, I'm on 1300 hours in Euro Truck. We had someone in the community that had over 6,000 hours in ETS2. We got someone with 3,000 hours in OMSI, which is just really, really sad. And couldn't reverse the truck, yeah. You got about 1,000 ETS2. It's quite easy, isn't it? Just to build up the hours in ETS2. I got bored with ETS2 for a while because there's nothing new. Really like doing the Great Step last week, so we're doing that again tonight. I like exploring new bits of map. And I think adding music in makes a difference. And having a lot of people. You know, there's 8 spaces in the convoy. We had 9 people wanting to join tonight. And that does make a difference if there's more of us. So, you know, as long as the enthusiasm keeps up, we'll do more trucking. We'll maybe chuck in an American Truck Sim one from time to time as well. Yeah, some of the truck. I'm using the same truck tonight, the MP2 and MP3, that are really good, and they sound awesome. So yeah, I'll be carrying on with that tonight, mainly because I can't be asked to do another truck. And we've got a couple of the Z mods in as well that make it sound good. But yeah, there's some really good stuff out there. Right, Blake Street next. Yeah, I like ATS. I really like the way ATS looks. And some of the latest maps are really nice. Who do we kick out? I think someone's volunteered to step out. It's not very often we're oversubscribed for spaces. Wow. Yeah, I remember having to do that. Buying games on DVD. Actually going into a shop and buying the thing and then coming home and sticking it in a DVD drive. My last 2 PCs haven't had a physical drive. Oh, it was Trent, was it? Okay. Yeah, I think I've only got one computer in the house that's... No, actually, no. My streaming rig? I think my streaming rig's got a DVD drive in it. But yeah, I've got one laptop that's got a DVD drive in it. Yeah, Pro Mods is brilliant. I'll say we're doing the Great Step at the moment. We'll probably finish that tonight. You know, we could add in Rust Map, but I just don't really want to at the moment. Yeah, I've got no physical... My optical drive in my gaming laptop. This gaming rig. The Mac hasn't got one. Yeah, I don't even, I used to like burn CDs to play in the car, but I just stick stuff on a USB stick now. Or just stream from the phone. So there's no real reason to have a physical drive anymore.
Passengers are reminded that smoking is prohibited at all stations and on all train services. This includes e-cigarettes.
Right, lock doors. It's got an iPod dock, blimey. What, with the before they were a lightning connector? Right, Shenstone next. Yeah, I got a couple of iPods with those connectors on still. Yeah, the wide connector. Well, if it works. The TV on the wall in here, a 40-inch Sony TV, I've probably had 10 years. And it works fine. Why get rid of it? I bought monitors to replace it, but it's absolutely fine. Right, so we got Shenstone, Lichfield City, and then Lichfield Trent Valley to go. Yeah, that TV on the wall was quite expensive when I bought it. Exactly, yeah, I had a TV, which is still in my spare room. Can't make it was now. Lasted about 4 years, and it kept turning itself on and off, or kept turning itself off. I wanted a bigger one anyway, so I upgraded. Got 56-inch now, I think. 56-inch living room. I'd like a bigger one in the living room, but then it's what do I do with the one that's in there? Just, that's too big to go in here. Right, 3 stops to go. And then we shall end. I actually really like doing this line in this train. I think that was a good call rather than do diesel. Yeah, I think my TV in the bedroom's Samsung, but I've got it connected to a Fire TV, so I just use that. I only stick something on, like an episode of QI when I go to bed. I'm generally asleep within like about 5 minutes. Yeah, if I put a TV outside, it'd be killed by the frost. I've got a Chromecast. It's in a drawer somewhere. Never really used it.
Oh, yeah.
Toxic, thanks very much for the follow. Oh, well, that's not good. TV on floor generally doesn't do well for TV. And hello. Yeah, I've just got my downstairs TV connected to the Xbox. I just do everything through that, YouTube and streaming media and stuff. Got the PS5 connected to that, and the PC downstairs connected to that. All going through the surround sound. I want to put one in the kitchen, but I can't really justify it because I don't really spend any time in the kitchen. Right, 2 stops to go. Lichfield City. And then Lichfield, Trent Valley. I watch a couple of... No, one YouTube cooking channel, which is really good. I wouldn't dream of actually doing any of the cooking on it. Yeah, Sorted. That stuff's really good. Yeah, definitely forgot how good a route this is. This definitely goes up there in my rankings as routes go. As being, you know, a good one. I only thought this stream would be a couple of hours. It's been really enjoyable. See one in the bathroom. You can get like mirrors here with TVs in now, but again, I'm not that long in the bathroom. I'm surprised actually, Crispy, that you've been here for the whole thing, apart from going to get liquid. See, train sim streams can be interesting. You're just normally a miserable bugger. Purple Boy sodded off. He got bored. See, we could tell him we'd made alternative plans for next Saturday, and because he wasn't here, he's got to abide by them now. Right, slowing down to Lichfield City. So yeah, we're going to be doing some things over the next few weeks as well that we're sort of putting off. So maybe on a Thursday, I'm going to use that. Next Thursday, we're going to do farming. But want to do some surgeon sim. I'm going to be doing some flashing lights. Want to do some more construction sim in multiplayer. We've got to finish off power wash sim. So I'm going to use Thursdays for that. Tuesdays is trains. Wednesdays is flight. Fridays something multiplayer. Saturday lunchtime's Train Sim World 3. Saturday night something multiplayer. Sunday is farming. So yeah, I want to put some stuff on a Thursday that we've been putting off, including the likes of Portal, which we want to finish off that in multiplayer, and then stick OMSI in there on rotation as well. So yeah, try and keep some interest going in the multiplayer, which is awesome. Keep the flight stuff going, and And say, yeah, next Friday is going to be Forza. The Friday after then will probably be Balls again. But yeah, lots of stuff I want to do. Right, locking doors. On to the final stop then. 1.1 miles to Litchfield, Trent Valley. Oh, you missed the train. Oh, we got a red. Typical. Another one in 15 minutes. Not driven by me. They'll be safe. I'm just hoping it turns green before I get there. There's Simrail, which is something I really want to do, but it's just confusing. Well, yeah, if you're only using a TV to put inputs into, I haven't got my downstairs TV connected to the aerial. It's only connected to the Xbox, well, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So you don't really need tuners nowadays. Does anybody watch anything on actual over-the-air TV anymore? No, we've got a yellow. Actually, I keep forgetting I've got a 49-inch display at work tucked away that I've got to bring home. I'll try and do that this week. Right, the final stop approaches. Well, I approach it. It doesn't approach me. What a really enjoyable line. Yeah, I think Sky's latest service isn't over satellite anymore, is it? It's just over the internet. Most people nowadays have got decent internet, so you just stream everything with the likes of Netflix and Amazon Prime and stuff like that, or watching stuff on, you know, iPlayers and Hub, ITV Hub and stuff. It's either YouTube or streaming services for me, or downloaded content. There's a lot of people waiting here. It's a shame that I'm not progressing anymore. Oh, I can't get out. There's no door. I'm trapped. So you lot of people getting on the train because the driver's sodded off. The driver's got off. Tail lights, well, I'm not taking it back the other way, am I? I don't care about the bloody tail lights. Can I lock them from here? No. Oh, balls. Okay, fine. Fine. Behind. Well, it's no good now, is it? Oh, up there somewhere. See, that's why they need multiplayer. Someone to be the guard. That'd be a lot better. There we go then. We will end there. Next time, I don't know. We've done Isle of Wight recently. We could go back to the Isle of Wight, I suppose. We've done Cathcart recently. We could do the Bakerloo line again. We've done West Cornwall local recently. West Somerset's quite slow. Might do the Bakerloo line because we're going to London. So yeah, might do the Bakerloo line next. That will be a thing. So that'll be 2 weeks time. So no train sim next Saturday because we'll be in that there London. Next stream though is back in about 3.5 hours time. With some ETS2 multiplayer convoy thing where we're going to play some music as well. Doing the great big step, whatever the hell it's called, pro mods thing. And then tomorrow lunchtime back on the farm to do some of the multiplayer farming. But we're going to get our big equipment out. Time to play with the big buds tomorrow. And then back on Tuesday with more trains, carrying on from our bit where we slightly fell off the tracks last week, heading to Glasgow. So there we go. So thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company. Yeah, thanks, Crispy. Neither's yours. Thanks, Crispy. Anyway, and thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last, 3 hours. And to this lot as well. Not that one. That one. This is true. So thanks to Crispy, Larwood, and Nightbot for doing, nothing. To Toxic, Cowboy, Billy, Sharky, Liverpool Man, and Tit for following, and FC360 for subscribing. Thank you very, very much indeed. I will be back then with some idiots to do some trucking in about 3.5 hours time. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.